Hello and welcome. My name is Dawn Rapsis and I am the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for the Got Sketch 101 class. I'm excited to be here. It's such a thrill to be able to share my make and take with you. My make and take is this art journal using the Summer Days Simply Scrappin' Kit, and I'll just let you get a little close-up of that. So I'm going to give you a couple tips and tricks on what you're going to do to make this project go a little quicker. Okay? The first thing that you're going to need, besides the Summer Days Simply Scrappin' Kit, is the Stampin' Up! Spiral Punch. Now the Stampin' Up! Spiral Punch was designed to work specifically with any kind of spiral bound book, but with the Stampin' Up! Chipboard art journal it works fabulous. So you're going to see that I easily covered the front of the book and the inside as well, and I'm going to show you how I could do that really quick. Okay? So what you do is you cut your cardstock according to the dimensions that I gave you in the make and take instructions. And you're going to take your Stampin' Up! Spiral Punch, and there's a little prong. You're going to see this right here, that little prong right there. And you're going to line that up with the edge of your cardstock. So I'm going to show this to you right here. Okay, and you're going to punch like that. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to line that little prong up with the hole that's closest to you. Okay, so it's going to look like that. And you're going to punch. And you're just going to continue to do that all the way down the length of your cardstock, creating all the punches. Now I went ahead and pre-punched one of them. Okay, so this is the stripe, so this is going to go on the outside. So you can see I ran right down the end. And I didn't use anything, you know, extravagant in terms of adhesive. I just used the Stampin' Up! Snail, which works fabulous with the background paper. And I was pretty generous with it. Run it all around the edges. Okay, and then I'm just going to show you how to take the spiral book apart. What you're going to do is you're just going to gently pull apart the little pieces of spiral right here, and the chipboard is just going to slide right out. It's pretty easy, okay? And you're going to know it's the back because it has the little Stampin' Up! Logo there embossed on there. So what I'm going to do now is I am just going to adhere the spirals that I cut out right onto the chipboard. Okay, I'm just going to line up those holes with all the holes that are already there. And there you go. You can see that the spirals are lined up with those holes. Now the next tip that I wanted to share with you is how I sponged around the outside. I took the Stampin' Up! Sponge and a pair of scissors and I just cut the sponge. You can actually get 6 pieces out of this. And so I cut a little wedge of the sponge. Now, I'm not sure, you know, what other sponges that you're using, but I know the Stampin' Up! Sponges work really well for sponging. So I end up with a little sponge like this, and I'm using the Stampin' Up! Classic Pumpkin Pie ink to do my sponging around the outside, and that gives it some interest and adds just a fun element. Now what I wanted to show you is a little tip to keep your fingers clean. If you take a little office clip like this is kind of a fancy one, but they have other plainer ones, and you just open it up and you're just going to squeeze it right onto that sponge, just like that. Okay, and then you could ink it up. I'm just going to ink it up right here. Okay, ink it up really good. And then you're just going to run around the sides of your sponge. And you can see that you're not getting any ink on your hands. And it's an easy way to just get your sponging done, nice clean way. Okay, so then you would just continue all the way around and put your book together that way. Okay. Another tip that I wanted to show you is if you have a bone folder, you use it not only to crease your projects, but also I use it to put my rub-ons on. So that just gives you another option in terms of your rub-ons. I wanted to show you a close-up of the rest of my journal. I tied the ribbons on according to the directions. But this is so cute. I wanted to show you like the action of it. This little pull-out, flip-out part of the journal. So I just did the little tag with the rub-on, and there's my son with his, you know, just right there on the front. And then here's a little secret place where I could do some secret journaling. And then this flips out, and you can see I've added some more photos, some more embellishments. And then it flips over this side, and then I could add some more journaling here, and then I could put some journaling here. I could trace his hand, have him do maybe some artwork. So this is just a fun journal for you to work on with your family. Lastly, I just want to share with you the components for the Summer Days Simply Scrappin' Kit. There's so much stuff in here, like you're just not even going to believe it. So it comes with some layout ideas, and there's some directions on the back on how to make some of those projects. But you can see there's just tons and tons of product in here. There's lots of background papers, and the adhesive die cuts coordinate with all our Stampin' Up! Inks, ribbons, and the stamp set too, the stitch stamp set. So you can see all the components for this set. It just goes on and on and on. So I was able to have a lot of fun with that and just decorate my journal and also work on a lot of other projects. The other projects that I made, you'll see those in my gallery. I hope you enjoy those. So anyway, thanks for stopping by and enjoy the project.